All right. Plonk, introduce us. Welcome us in. We're starting right now. Connell, this is the point to start right now.
Ladies
Okay,
and
right
gentlemen.
here. This is it. This is the time to start. All right.
Yeah.
You
And
talk to
this
me like
is
I'm
the
here.
start of the audio file that you're currently listening to, and the
Plonk,
title
shut the
of this
fuck up and
audio.
introduce the podcast.
The name of the
Plonk,
series that it's
plonk,
in is called the
plonk.
Hungover Hour
Hey, plonk,
podcast. And
plonk, plonk. Shut the fuck up. Hello, everybody, and hello, everyone.
hello and
Welcome
welcome
to.
to the Hungover Hour podcast. I
Hello,
am your
everybody. Welcome to the
host,
Hungover Hour
Hello, everyone.
podcast.
Welcome to the Hungover Hour
Plonk.
podcast.
My name is David,
And
aka
I'm
Big
All
joined
right,
by
boys,
James the Giant.
boys,
Girls.
boys. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Hunover Hour podcast. I'm Camiddle. I'm
sorry.
joined here today with the man who is burping for some fucking reason, Plonk. Jiobi, the pedophile Genshin player that we all know
Okay,
and love.
no. Okay, and Pidge, the degenerate Elden Ring player. Okay, I just want to nip this. I don't like being called this. I think it's a bad meme, and I don't like it.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
we should.
I don't like that.
I
The
needed
joke
the-
is,
I needed
haha,
the-
you're a criminal.
I
I'd
needed
rather
the
make
final
fun
just
of
nip.
your name for sounding vaguely like Joe Biden.
Congratulations, you have become the comedy master for my life for the past year now.
We've not known each other that long, and if we have, I'm scared for my safety. How do you know where I live?
Yeah, you wouldn't have known about. I've only known you guys for 8 months, I think, at this point.
something like that.
What is that GIF that you just put in?
That's a video of James talking to the camera.
That's
Attention
accurate.
parents and grandparents of young children. Gerber Life is accepting applications.
For
All right,
your
well, how's your week
affordable
been,
grow
boys?
plan.
We haven't talked since the incident happened.
The incident.
Yeah, we also just this is just a public service announcement. We should all talk more. That's the thing that we should attempt
We
to
should, but
do.
we all have
Just
lives
gonna
and they
put that
all
out there.
conflict with each other, and it makes it really hard.
That's true, but we should still make some kind of attempts. Just putting that out there.
What do you mean?
Yes.
Are we not talking right now?
No, we're not.
It's true. No, we're
Okay.
not. I'm talking to my the bottle of the 2 liter of Mountain Dew that I ripped the label off that I used to drink water out
Are
of.
you sure that's not your piss bottle?
I'm quite sure because my piss bottle is a 3 liter bottle, empty bottle of Taylor Port wine that I used to piss in because I can actually fit the head of my dick in there.
I wasn't expecting you to actually
Got my
have a piss
weenie
bottle, but
in a
alright.
bottle, and
I
I
have this-
can't get
I
it
don't feel
out.
comfortable pissing. I don't feel comfortable pissing in a bottle unless I can actually fit the head of my dick in there. So I need a Powerade bottle or one of the
Or a
bigger
soup
Gatorade
can.
bottles. If I'm just pressing the
Oh
head of
yeah,
my dick
and it builds
against
up the air pressure, and then it
bottle.
goes, it splatters everywhere.
It's just I'm afraid because this actually let's circle this back because Coniddle brought this up. I think it was Coniddle that I do not fry chicken, and that is
Yes.
true. When
Yes.
I piss, I do not fry chicken.
What?
I would actually
So
yeah. So for those who I suppose have been living under a rock for the past 10 years, the act of frying chicken is the act of someone pissing into the toilet and the sound it creates that resembles the sound of someone frying chicken.
It's an
What?
old
What?
school
How?
meme.
Whose piss sounds like that?
I believe it started off with Sonic the Hedgehog's
people-
piss.
Yeah, that tracks.
Oh.
Now, so when I piss, I do not fry chicken. There are reasons for that.
I need you to explain
turns out-
frying. I understand what you're saying, but I need you to explain what you mean by you don't fry chicken when
Okay,
you
so-
piss.
Whenever I piss, I have a very weak, small stream.
Okay.
It's also split in two.
Wait, hold on.
So-
So you're constantly rocking the double stream?
Yes,
What the fuck?
always. Literally, I never don't rock the double stream. It's so thus. I mean, I pretty much for most of my life, I've just always pissed sitting down. But now I actually have a legitimate reason to piss sitting down. so that I just don't fucking piss everywhere.
Do you think you secretly just
reason
had
being-
like 2 urethral tracts or something?
I mean, maybe. Shit. I mean, with all the shit that's happened down there, I don't doubt it. And that actually leads me into so essentially, it turns out when you spend 2+ weeks of your life with a tube in your dick, it fucks up your urethra and your ability to piss normally. At least that's what happened to me. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to happen, but basically, I've had.
I know I saw you somewhere. You were in that catheter commercial. Fuck.
Yeah, I was. Yeah,
You were the one flying the
basically
fucking
I've had
plane.
2 surgeries on my dick. Technically 3, but one of them didn't involve my urethra. We'll get to that later. But yeah, I've had 2 surgeries on my dick where after the first one, I had to leave the catheter in for 6 days, but I actually took it out after 5 because I just said fuck it. And that's another story I'll tell at some point. And the second time was 3 years later, and I got the surgery done at the prestigious Johns Hopkins Hospital, which is somehow, despite the fact that it's in Baltimore, it's like a very prestigious hospital and is very well known for just being an all-around very good hospital. Yeah. And the second time, I had to keep the catheter in for 10 days. And what's funny is the first time I got it, I actually was expected to remove the catheter myself, but that's a whole other story. The second time, though, because, I was at an actual proper good hospital and not a shitty Florida hospital, they actually had me go back to the hospital so they could remove it properly. But yeah, ever since I had that second catheter removed, had the catheter removed the second time, my piss stream has always just been fucked up. And like whenever I piss, it's very just like weak, and it always goes in like separate directions. So yeah, I can only piss sitting down.
I was gonna ask, are you like a bowl aimer or a water aimer? But I guess like that kind of like messes with that whole like formula of stuff.
I mean,
yeah, I've always been
I'm only a water aimer in public to assert dominance.
I'm like the opposite.
That's
whenever
true.
I have to
Yeah,
use like a public restroom, I want to be as quiet as possible. Like it is hard for me to shit when I know someone else is in like the stall right next to me.
Well, let me make your life really uncomfortable. So I started my new job a couple weeks ago, and everyone there's really nice, super, very chill. But I'm like the second newest guy. Like there's been another new guy since then. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, I'm just trying to, work my way up and be sure everyone just realizes I'm just not like one of the dudes you can just throw shit on, because I don't want that. And so what I've been doing every single lunch break, I realize that the men's bathroom gets super crowded. We don't have urinals. We have like 6 stalls of just toilets. I will piss as hard and as loud as I fucking can in that toilet.
Jesus Christ, you're a goddamn menace.
I will walk out that bathroom.
You're a fucking Herculean beast of a man. Jesus Christ.
Are you just like repeatedly punching your bladder in an attempt to increase the pressure of the stream?
The lunch at my work is the same time every single day. So I plan drinking 2 Gatorades and a cup of coffee and holding it as much as I can, and it's worked.
Oh man,
it has worked.
That's well, okay.
See,
that's a hobby, I guess. Better than smoking.
Hold on, this is way more. Yeah. Punk, you've been smoking?
No, I said at least that hobby that Conidal has is better than smoking. That's the best I can say about it.
Even though Conidal is like the heaviest weed smoker right
There's
now.
some pretext to that. We popped into the recording chat last night, and I was really fucking high. I think I said maybe 10 words the entire thing.
Well, you were smoking weed. That's different. I was talking about like tobacco addiction and what that does to you. That's not.
I thought you were trying to throw shade
cash
at me
money.
just being absolutely retarded last night in the
no.
fucking chat.
No, I know. I'm saying that it's. I mean, it's not a bad hobby. It's not a bad habit. At least, it's something.
You trying to tell me smoking the devil's lettuce will send me to hell?
Only if you believe hard enough.
You know what? Just to prove that, I'm gonna get ridiculously high for this episode.
When is that different?
Sounds great.
Watch Connell wake up in
Why do you
fucking
not-
Silent Hill next
No.
episode.
I have to go to work at 4:00.
He's gonna wake up in Kaled. Haha, this is a funny epic Elden Ring reference. Only my Elden Ring gamers
Oh
will
man,
understand this
those
reference.
dead trees, the red sky. Oh no, oh no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
never should have smoked that shit. Now I'm in Kaled.
I learned something
Haha.
beautiful actually. The bitch that hugs you, you can get her fucking underwear.
Yeah, I got it, and it's actually like, out of like literally every Dark Souls, FromSoft, Soulsborne, whatever game, it's literally the most normal looking piece of like clothing I've ever seen in any of those games ever, and I mean that wholeheartedly. Having spent at least like 500 hours in pretty much every Soulsborne game, besides Elden Ring, because I mean I have almost 200 hours now. But
I would like to
200? Fucking casual, dude.
I would like to bring up the horniness
dude,
of
I know.
Elden Ring because there was supposed to be apparently.
How did you clock in 200 hours in just a matter of like a week or two?
well, no, I have like 160 hours, and it's been about 2.5 weeks.
Okay,
that's-
hold on. I need to.
So
I've been playing Gary's mod on and off for like 7 or 8 years, and I think the most I've gotten out of it is 396 hours.
What the fuck?
You're a pathetic
You were,
coward,
you were
dude.
a
Literally,
coward, and I'm the one that says that I'm not the actual gamer here. What the fuck?
I literally got like 300 hours in Monster Hunter World over the course of like 2 months.
Hold on.
So yeah, you're pathetic and not a real gamer.
Can't game, boys. Too busy making a living. But throws on cool shades.
I mean, like I'm
See, now
busy
Cornetto's
making
a real
living
gamer.
too, but like Jesus, dude, that's
I also make a living, but I also took 4 days off for Elden Ring, and like literally from the moment I get off work until like the moment I go to sleep, I'm just playing Elden
Well,
Ring. so-
lucky you son of a gun.
I got
I
I'm
feel
still
bad.
into Lost Ark and I'm still absolutely just vibing in that game.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, me too. It's gotten real bad for me. It's become my only thing I do outside of work. It's bad, but it's good.
I definitely want to get back into Lost Ark once I get bored of. Well, I'm never gonna get bored of Elden Ring. Once I decide that like I want to do something else, I'm gonna start playing Lost Ark again for
Hell
sure.
yeah.
No, it was really funny, like, cause like we all started to play, like we had like one session together, and then I'm like, wait a minute, Elden Ring comes out in like 3 days. Pidge is gonna be off the face of the earth. We are not gonna talk to Pidge like at
And-
all.
I sure
You know,
fucking
you
was.
can see exactly how long Elden Ring's been out because it's exactly how long it says you've been offline in Lost Ark.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, pretty much to the letter.
Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to fucking. I forget how to like sort my shit on Steam to like show out like my most hours played.
Oh no,
My most played game on Steam is definitely Monster Hunter World, but I want to see, when did I last play Lost Ark? Let's see. Library. Lost Ark. Last played February 20th, so that was about. Oh yeah, that was actually 5 days before Elden Ring came out.
and we're back.
And we're
Ladies
back. So,
and gentlemen, the ad break is over, and we have returned to our conversational
So
section of the
Actually,
video.
now that you bring that up, Plunk, we qualify for ads on Spotify.
yo, we can start making that shmoney.
You got split pay set up. I got SoundCloud. You could split pay to my
So
SoundCloud.
that now brings up another dilemma because I now know from certain legal issues, to have us all be paid, we would have to register ourselves as a business. So we need to figure out a business name.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, I don't know what. Okay, maybe podcasts work differently, but I know that with SoundCloud's distribution service, you can just kind of have a split pay system set up for amongst any set of users that use SoundCloud or that use the service.
Yeah, the way Spotify
and
works
you
is
don't
it
need
just
to.
it
You
just
don't need to
pays.
set up a business thing.
It's like how YouTube pays out. It's the same way, basically.
That's odd.
But
Yeah, because sometimes when I monetize or I distribute, I'll send sample percentages to friendos
I was
that I've
thinking,
sampled.
Come Smoothies LLC.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
What were you gonna
Come
call it?
Smoothies LLC. We put the nut.
I fully support
We
that
put
name.
the nut in your gut.
What if we titled it? Hold on, I've always wanted to have a business title with this title.
You can just say it out loud. We're
Well, because
literally.
I want you to know how to spell. I want you to know how it's spelled.
Okay, so it's Dumb Fugs Coffee, DUMFUGGS. Why that?
I think it's funny.
I actually have a business name that I came up with once when I was like really stoned back when I used to smoke weed. The name I came up with is as follows. I'm not going to spell any of it. It is Who Doobs Line and Fischel and Tackling Bait and Tackle Emporium
So
Extravaganza.
did you have all of like those stutters in that title as well?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, for the sake of the sake,
For
yes.
the sake of the bit, yes. Every single stutter is part of the legal name.
Yes. You have to say it exactly how I said it, which I don't even remember how I just said
How
it.
about this one?
Damn, the
So-
boys fight capitalism by becoming capitalism. This is crazy.
The boys become businessmen.
Yeah.
The boys become
You can't beat them,
businessmen.
join us.
Okay, Continental,
The one where the boys
know what?
become
Continental, this is
businessmen.
now Shark Tank. Give me your $1 million idea. All right, what's your
All right.
$1 million idea? I'm Shark Tank.
$1 million idea. All right.
I'm
Spencer-
Mr. Tank.
Yeah,
I've had this-
The other three of us are the Shark Tank, and whoever's pitching their idea, pitch
All
it.
right. All right.
Alright. Should I
So-
get a whiteboard set up so that I can draw on it
Is
for my
that gonna be
presentation?
required?
Plunk. I'm gonna have to kindly ask you to shut the fuck up. Thank you.
No.
Shut the
I'm gonna
fuck
have
up.
to kindly ask you to leave.
Okay, now that Continental is gone, what's your $1 million idea? Or not don't worry, you're Continental. But now that Plonk is, fuck! I
God damn
ruined
it,
the
he's
bit.
Ha ha ha! And we're back.
You're not even the high one right now, and you're the one fucking up. All right, let's go. All right, so I've had this idea since high school with me and my buddies, and we've all been very high while we were saying this. Chinese food weed dispensary. Call it China Greens. If you buy that, you want some weed. You always need the munchies. We have like certain type of munchy Chinese food there. $1 million idea. Sell it around every single legal state. That has been a pitched idea since I was probably 16 years old. What do you guys think?
All right, Continental, what's your crazy idea? Let's hear it.
Funk, I swear to fucking God.
It's really funny to me because I live on like kind of a green mile. Like there are like dead ass 4 dispensaries within a 1 mile radius of me, and like there's like a bunch.
Always smell like weed there.
Not actually. But there's
You know
just like
how-
just a lot of dispensaries.
So
around me.
there's the funny thing is I came up with this idea because the dispensary the first one that ever came into my town and the one that I use constantly was a Long John Silver's.
Does it just smell like fry oil and fish in there all the time?
No, it smells a lot like fucking weed.
That's fair. Weed's a very powerful smell. It is hard to get rid of that smell sometimes.
You know how sometimes you can
Yes.
smell a skunk on the highway?
Yeah.
That's usually just
Weed.
weed.
It's generally just weed.
So
Although I've never smelled skunk before.
I do have
so I
one
don't
problem.
know.
the one huge problem I have.
Pidge, okay, Continental, I want you to repeat what Pidge just said in the edited version a few times, just so that everyone knows what he just said.
Based.
You know, they can
Yes.
judge silently.
早上好，中国！现在我有冰淇淋，我很喜欢冰淇淋，但是速度与激情就比冰淇淋速度与激情就我最喜欢，所以现在是音乐时间，准备1、2、3，2个礼拜以后，速度与激情就2个礼拜以后，速度与激情就。2个礼拜以后，速度与激情就不要忘记，不要错过去电影院看《速度与激情九》，因为非常好电影，动作非常好，差不多一样。冰淇淋，再见。
Or leave a comment and judge loudly. That might be the preferred option. Because Pidge,
Yes.
I'm gonna guess
Also
that
send-
nothing you said were actual words. It's just
No, that was a.
Vaguely
Pidge,
foreign
Plonk,
gibberish.
Plonk is
Speaking of
All right,
is
all right,
racist.
boys. All right,
Yeah, Plonk, you're racist. I was just speaking
Pidge,
Chinese.
what's your $1 million idea?
I have my doubts, man.
All right, Pidge, we're now the Shark Tank. Con I'm not going to fund your idea just because it kind of already exists in my area. There's literally a Korean barbecue place across the street from a dispensary. So
No, I'm talking like door to it immediately inside. Like basically, it's a package deal.
okay, so basically we're going to take the Taco Bell and we're going to put it next to a Pizza Hut.
So we're talking like how you go into like a Carl's Jr. and it's got that it's got the green burrito. The green burrito is now the dispensary, and the Carl's Jr. is a Chinese place, and you could combo deal that shit. You know what I'm saying?
See, like it's a fine idea, but I'm looking for a product. You're giving me a service right now.
That's all I got right now, man. What do you?
You know what I want from you. I want a product, not a service.
Butt plug and play.
Continue.
All right, Pidge.
Yes, please elaborate.
Pidge. Or actually, no,
Plonk,
Plonk, you have the floor.
Plonk.
You have the floor. What?
Yeah, please, somebody give me more time because I don't know what
Yeah,
my business is.
that
Give me more
that
time
was a
to
little
think.
intro. Give me. I'll have another one up in a minute. Give me a little bit of time here.
I'm thinking. So we need a video game system that doesn't play video games. Like, you know how a PlayStation can play, can access Netflix and it can do all of the, do these other things that aren't playing video games? What if you had a system that just did that, but didn't play video games?
I like how Plonk is just like bad.
Ooh, yeah.
So those exist. They're called streaming boxes and like media players. Like they exist.
No one has ever done this before.
That's called the
This is
Stadia.
my idea.
Okay, I have a great
Stadia
idea.
exists, Plonks.
All right, I have a great idea. All right, so I'm just gonna give you the title of it. All right, it's called the Omni Pipe. Now, what you do with the Omni Pipe is you can use it to smoke anything, from illicit materials to your grandfather's brisket recipe. All right.
Continue.
Yes, you can. You can absolutely smoke that.
Really beneficial if I could do that.
Yeah, no. So like you can hang out with Mary Jane and then smoke some ribs in the same utensil and you keep it in your back pocket.
So is Mary Jane included with the product?
Mary Jane not included. Mary Jane
Fuck.
sold separately.
I'll hook that up.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna call Mary Jane.
Oh, also, I have my business idea.
Yep.
Right? This is something I've wanted to do for a long time, right? Okay. Sorry, I just hit my vape and blew it out my nose, so I have the sniffles.
She said
Anyway,
she's busy this
here's my
weekend.
business idea. That's a shame. Anyway, it's less of a business idea and just something I want to do, but it probably would make money.
Holy shit! I'm sorry, go on.
I guess it's kind of a business. So I want to start a YouTube channel, right, where I just do like regular, like boring normie shit, like the Try Guys or something that like just regular boring normie people would watch. But I'll have like a Twitter, right, and then I will like every now and then I'll just like stream stuff, but then I'll just stream the most like fucking obscure shit that like none of my audience will ever want to watch. Like I'll just stream myself playing like fucking I don't know, Darkest Dungeon or Dicey Dungeon, some like weird fucking games that no just general audience people will ever want to watch, so just nobody ever fucking tunes into my streams. I think that'd be really
can just
funny.
do that today.
You can. Start a
but
YouTube
but I
channel
wanna
right
have, like,
now.
A YouTube channel. No, like I want to have a YouTube channel with like I don't know 2-3 million like subscribers, right?
You
But
can
it's just
start
like
doing
just
that
normie shit.
tonight.
Yeah. Also, I think it would be
I
really
guess you're
funny
right, but
if
it's
you.
my business idea. What does the Shark Tank think of it?
I think that you can just do that right now if you really wanted to.
That's true, but yeah, that's
Like,
my
there's
idea.
literally
Thanks,
nothing
everybody.
stopping you.
Yeah, that's true.
Paige, what's stopping you from making a YouTube channel and fulfilling the stream right now?
The thing is, like, if I were to actually start a YouTube channel about like something I wanted to do, I wouldn't know what I would want to like make videos about, and I don't know how to edit anything at all. I know I can learn, but like, so basically, like, I can't like immediately start. I'd really have to like learn how to edit, because obviously when I'm starting out, I'd have to like edit shit myself.
Well, yeah.
But yeah. So I'd have to like that's a skill I'd have to learn. But also, I don't know. I just don't know what kind of videos I'd want to make. I feel like it'd be cool to like just like do I don't know video essays about just stuff I think is cool. Not
I'm
like,
gonna become an
but I
Let's
also
Player.
yeah no. I'm not entertaining enough to be a let's player. But I don't know. I feel like I would want to do like not video essays per se, but like I feel like I'd enjoy doing making like video documentaries. Just like documentaries about I don't know, just some random shit that I thought was cool or just some specific event. I feel like if I really like set my mind to it, I think that's something I could probably excel at if I really tried.
What's one of the topics that you got kicking around in your head?
Let's see. I feel like there are some like obscure like things that happen in like I don't know, like the 19th century involving like Native Americans that people don't really know a lot about, and that I feel like I could kind of make videos on because I mean I am technically Native American. I am big enough to like join the tribe I'm part of, but that's a whole other story. But I don't know. I feel like I could make at least for one of my first videos. I'd probably make like a video on the Native American chief Crazy Horse because like not a lot of people really know about him.
Nice.
What?
It's a whole fucking thing.
Today on Pidge Time, the strange, colorful world of GBA games.
Oh yeah, I'd love to make
Based.
just a video gushing about how I just love the GBA's chipset and how shitty it is, but I love it. Like the audio, the I mean like the audio, like the actual like audio chip that
Bro,
the
the
GBA
audio
has.
chip is
I'd probably
awesome.
just make
Have
a
you
whole video about.
listened to the Mother
Yeah.
3 soundtrack?
Yes, I have extensively. I'm obsessed with GBA sound fonts. Like just hearing like remixes of like songs in GBA sound fonts literally just
The best.
gives me boner. It makes P&P hard, and I love it. Yeah, it's like one of my favorite things. So that I feel like that's like
Oh.
another video I'd like to make a topic on. But the thing is, like, there's like so many like wild, just completely random, unrelated things kicking around in my brain, like Joby said, that like I don't know. I feel like there wouldn't really be an underlying theme or like any relation between the videos. It would just be like whatever I just wanted to talk about, which I guess is like ideal because that's what I want to do. But I don't know. A lot of you know what? No, actually, a lot of like channels I see that like make like documentaries, they just make it about like whatever the fuck they
I
want.
feel like-
So it
I
doesn't
feel like
matter.
that's like a decent idea to start off with because like you had like two kind of schools of thought. You either do the YouTube thing or you try and condense it down and you do like TikTok, right? Because like at this point, like
Yeah.
it's weird because I've been trying to like figure shit out because I want to start like doing stuff like that. And I have ideas that I've been like working on and like writing down and figuring out. And I'm just like, I don't know what format I want these in. Because, like, YouTube feels almost impossible to try and get anything
Yeah,
on.
it seems like a fucking like a mountain this like that goes like above the clouds that like you couldn't even hope to climb. You know what I mean?
Yeah, whereas like I think TikTok, you have like there's a certain amount of just like output that if you just hit, you will find something, which is weird to think about because like I have a good friend of mine that is like a year and some change into streaming, and you know they're doing, you know, they're still a small streamer, but like it's just watching them and like just the fact that we're also like a part of like a smaller YouTube community. I feel like you kind of have the eyes for that kind of thing, where it's just like sometimes you play the numbers game. I feel like TikTok is a decent place to play the numbers game, you know?
TikTok's a very easy thing to mess with because I uploaded one thing for my budget PC because my PC only cost me, I believe, $1,100 to build, and that alone.
It's budget, huh?
That is budget right now because that's like 80% of that is the graphics card.
I mean, I got 100 frames in Cyberpunk because I got a pretty good steal on my graphics card. But besides
Yo,
that,
you have 100 frames?
that's really good.
Yo, you got 100 frames? Let me grab one of them.
Yo, how much are you selling your frames for?
Yo, let me get a frame.
Yeah.
Yo. And what's the size? Are they like 8x11? Like, are they like
We're
bigger?
talking 4x3, 480p. You know.
Okay.
Do they come with like stands on them too? Like you can like stand it up, so like it's like on
No,
your
I'm
How
desk.
many
sorry.
nail holes do I got to put in my wall for it?
They're like tile fragile, so like if you drop them too hard, they'll just crack. Like,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Do you have like a style
Acknowledge.
that you would recommend? I'm more into like the classic frames.
I prefer the 16-bit color. You know.
Okay. Okay. So I've always been more of a 32-bit man myself. Now, what's your selection? What do you offer?
You
You,
are
got any
uncultured,
deals?
and
That's a bit too much. I'm a 4-bit.
4-bit.
I am a 16-bit man. No, I am a 16-bit man through and through, till the day I die.
I do have this one that this guy contributed on. It's
Okay.
a pretty good steal.
How big was his dick?
Decent.
Yes. Why don't you DM me about that one later?
I got you.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank you.
but anyway, before we got sidetracked with that, and that whole just bit that we just said, budget thing on TikTok. You were saying.
And I got, I believe, 11,000 views on it. Like,
Yeah, and like sometimes I just randomly. Recently, I found a channel of this one guy just posting like the same fucking shit post clip, and I scroll through and I'm just like, huh. There's a lot of likes on these, and then one of them randomly just has like a bunch. I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? Like literally the exact same video, exact same tags. I'm just like, what the fuck?
bro, TikTok has that like algorithm though, because like first thing I ever followed was this dude named Lush Sucks, who's a like meme graffiti artist.
Oh my god, yeah, I know Lush Sucks. Yeah, I know
He's
him.
the only guy I'm okay with doing NFTs because he's like, okay, you're getting paid for doing graffiti now. You go, and but like I started following him, and then all of a sudden I started getting all these graffiti artists popping up in my feed. And I'm like, okay, cool, I'll follow that guy. He's kind of funny. Then I started getting like more meme things,
And it
popping
just
up in my feed.
snowballs. And now
it
you're
just-
an NFT bro.
Yeah, all of a sudden all my apes are gone, and I don't know what to do.
Oh god.
Um,
I love watching NFT bros get their shit swiped. Like it sucks. No one should have to like get their shit stolen, but if anyone has to get their shit stolen,
NFT
I'm
bros
fine with it being like
stolen.
NFT bros.
I'm gonna give you guys a little insight here. I have one NFT. I had.
Is it a
little-
picture of your ball sack?
No, it is a picture of a jet dropping bombs on Iraqi civilians, and I photoshopped the bombs out and put penguins.
That's good. That's good.
Okay, that's good. All right,
That's good.
I'll allow it.
I had a little bit of Ethereum, so I actually paid the gas fee for it, and I made $2,500.
Wait, really? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so Connell, can you like help me make $2,500 easy with that, please? Thanks.
Bro, it's so simple. Like it was weird because you put it like certain rarity and all that because apparently I'm gonna make more, just different bombs. Like that's it.
God. You should label
Well,
the.
if I make
You
one,
should label the collection.
if I make one, can you sell one and like we'll like split the profits 50-50?
100%.
No,
All
he
right,
said
then.
50-50.
Well, no, it's 50-50. I said 50-50. What are you talking about?
60-40?
Business.
Business. We're here on the Hungover Hour podcast. We are official businessmen. Even though we have,
Yes, we not only love alcohol, but we are very business inclined.
I really like the podcast is called Hungover Hour. Yet I don't drink. And Plonk, you're too young to drink, right?
only by a few months.
Yeah, it's really funny to me.
Only two of us really drink. I am currently drinking when I shouldn't be. I know I'm gonna wake up tomorrow feeling like shit, and I have to work in. Well, no, I have to be up in 9 hours, but you know that's
I
fine.
don't
Sometimes
need
that's the
drinks.
price.
They
No,
disappoint
eight
me.
and a half
I have
hours.
to be up
Sometimes
at
that's the
7,
price
but,
you
well.
pay when you're a niche internet micro celebrity whose target audience is 35 and up men.
Exactly.
It's still really
willing to
funny
pay that
that
price.
that's what our demographic data is.
I mean, it tracks. If there was here's a weird thing, right? So I used to work at Bank of America, like in their call center. Sorry for you don't know. Fuck Bank of America. Anyway, yeah, I
Oh
used to
no, we're
work
not
there,
gonna get
and this
sponsored by
was
Bank of America. Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
who the fuck wants to be sponsored by them anyway? By the way, fuck you. I'll kick you in
I'm
the
gonna
balls,
censor
bitch.
that.
That's the
Yeah,
CEO, by the
okay.
way.
Shouldn't full name drop people.
Censor that. No, I mean that's the CEO of
I'm
Bank
gonna
of America.
Okay.
Everybody knows who he is.
we can keep that, but I'm gonna censor the name because that's
Yeah, that's fair.
We're gonna get
Anyway,
fucked.
so here's the thing, right? Like, I used to work at Bank of America, and like, I was relatively young compared to everybody I was working with. Literally, everybody I was working with, they were all like in their mid 30s, and you know, when I wasn't like on the phones and like I don't know, somehow my fucking weird awkward ass made friends with a lot of people there, and I don't know why, but just everybody always thought I was so funny. Like I would always just say all the weird off the wall shit I always say. And like all of these people like in their like mid 30s just always thought I was just so funny. I guess because they just I don't know, they like grew up in a different time and like they just don't know they don't hear the weird fucking crazy nutso shit that people like in our age range say. I don't know. That's just a theory though. A game
Are you guys
theory.
ever surprised when there's like someone in your age range that you
the
find
hell?
out hasn't been terminally online their entire life?
Yeah.
Because like
Yes.
a week or
I'm also concerned for them.
I'm concerned for them, but mainly it's just like, oh shit, I actually have been terminally online my entire life. Okay, so y'all know about the grapefruit technique, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. So
Yes.
the other week, one of my coworkers, I guess ex-coworkers,
Watch
they're
him.
no longer
He's a comer.
exactly, baby. One of my coworkers wasn't aware that that was a thing, and I just kind of looked at him and I went, "Really? Am I that terminally online?" They're like, "I don't know. Maybe I was just sheltered a bit more." I'm like, I guess I have like kind of like reached into a lot of the bowels of the internet and seen what it has to offer. And I just like shocked because this dude's only like a year older than me, I think, or like within a year of my age. I don't know. Well, like, what about you guys? You ever meet someone you're like, wait, hold on, what the fuck? You don't understand this?
Yes. At my work right now, I'm the youngest person, and the like person right above me is only 25. So I'm like, oh, they probably go on Twitter and shit like that. So I was joking about like stuff online. He was talking about something on Facebook, and I was saying, oh yeah, that thing on TikTok, the skeleton brunch thing. Like I was like, that's fucking stupid. And he looked at me straight in my face as if I was like psychotic. And right then I realized, oh, he doesn't go that much online. He doesn't have the TikTok that all the people are just really weird stuff. He doesn't have the Twitter that people are like, oh, I'm inviting the Queen to Skeleton Brunch. The Queen has died of Skeleton Brunch. The Queen's gonna die in March. I hope the Queen dies in March. The Queen better fucking die in March.
Well, we got 15 more days.
by the way.
Yeah, only 16 more days before the queen dies. Am I right, fellas?
So if the Queen dies in March and like some
Fucking man, my brother.
Like-
people, if the Queen dies in March and people just show up to my house, podcast has been fun, boys.
I mean, also though they'd be showing up to mine too, but it'd be harder because they have to go through the front desk. And I could literally just call the front desk right now and be like, "Yeah, if anyone comes into the lobby asking for me, tell them to fuck off." I could tell them that right now and they'd do it.
I don't think
So,
any 35-year-old men are worried about the Queen.
Yeah, some random fucker in America talking shit online. I think that's kind of the last of their priority.
I have a bet going on though. It's between 20 of my. I'm
Try
gonna cut
again?
that out.
Try again. I believe in you. You got this.
Use your words. Use your words. You can do this.
I'm gonna use my big boy words here. It's between 10 of my friends. It's $20 each, and we bet on when the queen was gonna die. I bet March of this year.
Okay.
So
You got a lot riding on the queen dying right now, dude.
I got
probably have
$20
so
riding
much
on the
money
queen dying.
riding on that. I feel like when we find out, I wonder if when we find out, it'll be like an MF Doom kind of thing, where like it happened a while. It happened a while ago. Like everyone's grieved and moved on. We were finally able to talk about this.
Probably, yeah, probably.
Like I can see that
like
happening
they would do.
because like the queen's still in like quarantine since she got COVID, right? I don't think she's been out.
I actually heard she's moving from the royal palace into like a care
We
home.
we lost a resident British person to ask about what's going on with the queen because every British person knows.
God damn it! Why did he have to fucking leave? What a fucking baby bitch! He should have stayed
Oh,
on.
I can't believe we
British
killed
God.
James.
Yeah. Also, I love you, James. Wow.
Yeah. Fuck.
shout out to the
To
one
answer
British
your question
listener.
though, so people that like are in my age range and aren't terminally online, well, even if I tried to show this to my friend, like basically my best IRL friend, he wouldn't listen to it anyway. So you know what? I could talk about him on this podcast.
Nope.
So, wait, what?
There's only one person I know IRL that listens to this, and it's one of my coworkers, and I don't think he cares. So go for it.
Even if I showed it to my friend, he just wouldn't listen to it because he doesn't ever look at anything I recommend to him anyway, which is to his detriment, I think.
Yeah, you know what?
but
Paige has such
basically-
exquisite taste. How else would we know that Dark Souls games are really good?
Oh yeah.
I don't.
It's true. It's true. How else would you know?
There's no
I
way.
felt like I just had to go for that one.
No, yeah, I deserve it. That's like all I ever fucking talk about. I very much deserve it. It's literally been my personality for like the last 7 years, and I'm not even joking.
That's fair.
But anyway,
Elden Ring for
so
7 years.
basically, God, I wish. God, I wish. Anyway, so yeah, like my friend, I've known him for. Well, here's the funny thing, right? We actually went to elementary school together, so like, I definitely knew of his existence, like fucking 20 years ago, basically. Like I knew his name, I knew he existed. We never really became friends until we were in high school, and we were like really good friends for like a bunch of years. And then he started running in with this like one girl, and we literally didn't talk for like 3 years. And we started talking again, and we're like really good friends again. The thing is, like, he's like a couple months younger than me, and like he's like literally my best like IRL friend. But God, like he's like light years away from me in terms of like just how terminally online I am. Like I'll like try to like just spark up a conversation with him because like we don't talk that much because I mean he works the same hours I do, but he like never tries to reach out to me anymore. And like I'll just like try to like I'll just like send him some meme or something and he'll just tell me he doesn't get it or anything. And like I've noticed like the only way he ever gets memes is from like iFunny. And it got to the point where like
No.
I've anytime he ever sent me anything with an iFunny watermark, there are literally memes to like make fun of people that use iFunny. Like one of them is like
I have many.
fucking Ganondorf super deep fried, and it's like, oh, is that a fucking iFunny watermark? I'm about to spike you off the stage, and I would like send him shit like that every time he sent me something with an iFunny watermark. And it got to the point where, wait, what?
The iFunny watermark in 2022 is kind of like big brain based in my opinion. Like I don't use iFunny, I don't consume iFunny content. However, I think the idea of unironically sharing a meme to someone with an iFunny watermark is the most hilarious thing ever.
Now that you mentioned it, and it's like 2022, you're kind of right. I haven't really thought about it because, like, I don't know, the passage of time. Just I don't know what time is anymore. But yeah, no,
'cause,
you're
like,
right. It's pretty
if you
hysterical.
pay attention to any part of like meme culture, like it's accelerated into the fucking stratosphere in terms of the layers of irony. Like,
what?
The fact that impact font is like a relevant thing in the quote unquote meme meta and has been for like a year and a half is astounding to me. Like I could talk
but
for hours
it's like
about meme
completely
history.
like the way it's used is so different. Like now it's literally just in place of just like captions. It's just
No, like
you could just put any stupid ass shit in meme font over some random picture, and I don't even know how to explain it. Like it's evolved and it's devolved at the same time.
that's
It makes no fucking sense, but that's just how memes are these days. It's just it just makes no fucking
well,
sense, and that's the
and what's
beauty of it.
great about like the impact font, like again, I'm just gonna keep using meta just because it's kind of correct. Is that like you just like end up just having like full on conversations in impact font text, and it's just like
Yeah.
because there was a solid like between so pre Harambe like 2015 up until the pandemic is like kind of the dark age of like meme era in my opinion, because that's the point where like everyone kind of had to go through like their no mom it's not a phase kind of thing, like had to prove that you were like different or like whatever, and then all of this shit has made a comeback, like fucking troll despair, impact font, like the fact that like the white bar on top of image has like gone out the window and we circled back to impact font is really interesting to me. I think about memes too fucking much in large scale context.
You know, I've been into memes since like I don't know, since right when like the fucking cat shit and the fucking like Velociraptor shit.
Yo, I Can Has Cheeseburger was my fucking jam.
Yeah. And fucking I've watched that. Literally in the I'm high right now, so my words are not coming out right. It's a problem. I in the last month I downloaded iFunny just to see what the fuck was happening.
Hell
out
yeah.
there. I relogged into my old account, got all my shit back. I was like, this is lit. Was scrolling through, like I saw people. I haven't used iFunny in 3 years, 4 years,
Oh, damn.
and yeah, and so saw people that I was sub to back then still using iFunny and like still posting and being just so hilarious. Like it is weird that they have evolved into like the new meme culture and they're like, oh yeah, this is funny now. Like
We can all agree that 9gag fucking sucks though, right?
9gag fucking sucks.
There's never been a point where like I've gone on to 9gag and saw something, I'm like, yeah, this is actually pretty good. Because like for a while for me, like as soon as I got a smartphone, I already knew about iFunny. I was on that shit every day. Oh my god, what was it, like every 4 hours the feature 20 came out or something like that?
Oh yeah, it was every
Dude, shit was fucking
I remember when
crack.
it was like every like 12 hours or 10 hours.
Something like that. But no, dude, and the days where like the features weren't good, holy shit, it was fucking chaos in the new tab. Oh my god.
Oh.
Like people get on like the Twitter person of the day. Nah, dude, if your featured post on iFunny sucked, you heard about it for a week. You heard about it for a month.
I remember when like an update on iFunny happened, and then the next like 3 days of features will be about the fucking update.
Oh god, yeah. That was the real shit that you had to live through. Like you didn't oh no, Twitter Moments is trending for 10 hours. Nah, dude. Back in our day, we had to suffer to get to our memes.
Oh. The first time I ever showed iFunny to someone was my brother's best friend. His brother and me were like kind of homies. We kind of knew, like, just hung out when they were hanging out. And I was showing him iFunny. I'm like, yeah, it's just, some funny stuff, because he was into memes, and we were scrolling through the fucking just collective new shit, and he was swiping through, and then all of a sudden, hentai.
Hell
hentai,
yeah.
hentai.
Hell yeah.
Hell
And
fucking
these
yeah,
two
dude.
kids
Hell
were
yeah.
sheltered, fucking like Christian, like, everything's bad, sex is bad, don't look at that. And we were just like titties, ass, dick. And it was an awakening moment to realize, don't show iFunny to anyone who isn't just internet fucking degenerate as I am. And it has helped a lot.
Now that I'm thinking of iFunny was kind of the blueprint for how TikTok does it. Because like TikTok is just like more accelerated video format iFunny, in a certain extent. Like obviously it's at a larger scale, and the way that iFunny did it was everything was in chronological order with like some slight amount of like filtering and algorithmic selection. But like you and another person could literally be on the same like trajectory for the most part. Whereas like me and one of my buddies who I send who like we purely communicate through sending TikToks to each other. Like our For You pages are fucking very similar and cursed in the exact same way, but we're not on like the same trajectory. Whereas like there was that weird sense of community back in the day with like everyone knows that the top 20 are for iFunny, you know. I don't know. It's simpler, weirder times, but yeah, no, iFunny in 2022. Haven't used it since like high school. But a couple of years ago, when I had to like move over my phone and shit, I backed up a lot of my old photos from like just an old phone I had sitting around. I'm like, I don't want to lose all my memes from the past. Man, I had a good nose for some bangers back in the day. I was also really early on the whole communism meme, which was really funny to see that like 13-year-old me was like, yo, communism's based.
I still have some of the memes that I have from like when I started, and I realized that some of them are still pretty funny, but like some of them are really fucking racist, man.
Oh yeah, no, I'm glad that you also figured out that like that you were racist. No, that like younger, memeier versions of ourselves were just
Like,
man, I saved
I'm
some
gonna just
rancid shit.
I was so fucking edgy. I
Yeah,
actually
holy shit.
have a
I
story.
gotta describe I have to describe one. I was because I just backed up my phone and I found some from like 2014, and one of them was this fucking
man.
animation of this guy, like this one black guy running, and then he gets zapped by a laser and turns white, and he's like, "Oh my god, I'm white!" And then the only thing that anyone else says is this one guy jumping out and says, "You're welcome," and then it just stops.
Holy shit.
And I'm like, "Oh my
Hell
god!"
no.
Yeah, no,
I
it's,
thought
it's
that
a lot
was
of
funny.
shit like that I found when I went through my old memes. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, why did I think that shit was funny?
Yeah.
It's like I
Alright,
posted.
Like I actually have a story. When I was I must have been about 15. So here's the thing, right? I was raised Jewish. Not super religious, but you know, Judaism was in my family. I remember at 15, I thought it would be funny to make my Facebook status quote,
One sec. I'm gonna take a pee break.
my grandfather.
I gotta
Wait,
take a pee
what?
break real quick. I'll be right back.
All
Alright,
right.
well, while that's happening, Conrad will cut around this. I'm gonna take a piss.
Okay, I guess I'm here by myself then. I see you driving outside with the girl I love, and I'm like, fuck you. All the other kids with the pumped up kicks, you better run faster than my
I knew you were
bullet.
always gonna be the school.
Alright, I'm back. Alright, Plonk,
I
we're
mean,
back.
yeah, I definitely
Or-
considered it when I was in high school. I definitely considered shooting up my high school.
I'm
but
sorry, what the
I
fuck
never
did I just
did.
come back to?
Well, I was singing "Pumped Up Kicks" and Kanedal caught me singing the end of it. Kanedal said, "Yeah, I always figured you to be a school shooter." And I definitely considered it, but no, I did. I never shot up a school. Definitely thought about it though.
And we're back. Alright, Pidge,
And
you were
we're
telling
back.
your
And we're
story
back.
about old memes. Plonk, we're talking about old memes.
All right.
Yes. All right. So, well, namely regarding like being edgy when we were younger,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
So when I
that's
was
why you brought me back.
15, 16, so I was raised. So just a little bit of background. I was raised Jewish, not super religious, but you know I was raised Jewish. And when I must have been like 10th, 11th grade. I thought it would be a good idea to make my Facebook status, and I'm pretty sure I remember it word for word. It was like, quote, "My grandpa died in Auschwitz. He fell off the guard tower." End quote. And I don't know. I just thought that was really funny as like a stupid 15-year-old. And even in high school, I was still in like a very strict household, and so my mom, quote unquote, grounded me. She literally like took the fucking internet adapter I used to get online
Oh my
away,
god.
and I wasn't able to use it for like a fucking month. And honestly, it was very well deserved. I was really pissed about it at the time, but I deserved it. I did. I just thought, I don't know, as a dumbass little 15-year-old, I thought it was so funny to make a fucking Nazi joke
I mean,
for some
I think
fucking
everyone did
reason.
though. Plonk, were you
Yeah,
were you an
probably.
edgy like younger teenager at all?
Yeah, there's quite a few videos from probably like 2016, 2017 that I'm not proud of.
Fair, fair.
Yeah. It's it's something uh,
There is. Oh,
Go ahead, Plonk.
I used to go with the kind of my sense of humor was just like, oh, something innocent or like, a character from cartoon shows says something fucked up, right? Like, and that would be the whole joke. And
How funny,
yeah,
right? Yeah.
that
Weirdly enough, like that like brand of meme is like kind of in. Granted, I think it's a bit more refined than just haha, here's I don't know, pick a cartoon
oh,
character saying the N word
speaking
or
of.
something.
Oh no, I
right.
got something perfect to talk about that. Did you see the CEO that got fired over this fucking meme, that the Sesame Street meme?
Yeah, of the Sesame Street.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
I have been
My
ignoring
my
most of the
my
news.
fella Big Bird got COVID at a Chingy concert
I'll
or
find it
something.
real quick for you,
Something like
my
that.
good sir.
Okay, I need you to fill me in on this because I know nothing about this.
All
proceeds to
right,
not fill you in about
I
it.
pulled up the
Proceeds to
CB.
not tell me anything.
One sec. I'm pulling up the CBS article for you.
I was hoping we would talk about nostalgic memes.
I mean, we kind of are.
We can do that also.
I
No,
just
we
have.
were just going straight into 2016 Filthy Frank era bullshit.
Well, no, I was edgy like fucking 2011, 2012.
So
Yeah, well, you're 28, and I'm 8 years
boys.
removed.
Hey, I'm not 28 for another like 4 weeks, okay? So fuck off.
So I got the
For-
CBS article right here for the fucking thing. Estee Lauder fires senior executive over offensive Instagram post. Um. So yeah, he got fired from a $10 million job over just posting the meme. I want to fucking. Where the fuck's the meme? I want to fucking find it. I don't
Who's
think
the guy that got fired from Disney for posting a meme on Twitter about being dead inside?
Yeah, it's my inwards snuffy done got the Rona at a Chingy concert.
What the fuck?
Why would you post that first of all?
And Snuffy in a hospital bed.
Have they like come out with a public statement yet? What the fuck?
Personally, I think if you make more than like 200,000 a year, you're not a human anymore.
I agree.
But that's just me.
Oh
He
my god.
posted.
Even no, actually, even more than 100,000 a year, you're not a human anymore. But yeah, that guy shared that meme on Instagram, and he got fired from his
Oh
job.
my god.
Which good, like he looks devoid of any life, and the dude made $10 million.
He looks like
a
Gru
year.
from Despicable Me.
He's
Actually, he does.
Yeah. Plus, the dude probably has like maybe 5 to 10 good years in him before he dies, maybe less.
Pid,
So,
you're thinking small. He made $10 million last year. He's outliving the whole of us. He has the money to put himself
Not if we
into the
rob
fucking
him. Not
Game
if we.
Boy.
Not if we Ocean's 11 this man. We've already got 4 of us. We just need like 7 more master thieves, and we're good.
Oh my god. Plonk, what are some of your favorite old school memes?
Old school. Some that come to mind most immediately are pretty much anything that was referenced in cute Mario Brothers, Numa Numa, or the actual title of the song is Dragostalinte. Um,
Yeah, that song is a banger. That song goes so fucking hard.
I
I
love
love
that.
that song.
And Seventh Element. That's another classic song that bops very hard. Um, the what was it called? Hide and Seek. You know the song that's just all a cappella.
I think
It's
so.
some
What's
Cher
that?
knockoff doing some choir effect on her voice. What you say?
Okay, I think I
We're
Oh,
not
okay.
that
the
Yeah, I
only
know that one. Yeah.
Yeah,
band. Oh, you know you're
Dear
doing.
Sister or whatever.
something like that.
What you say?
I got
Yeah.
yeah. That was a whole meme.
It's a very big meme.
I I distinctly remember Filthy Frank parodying that like into the ground in like a 2 minute long clip he did in a video. I don't remember the context, but that's the only reason I remember that.
Can I be honest with you? The only time knew about Filthy Frank is when he made the Harlem Shake.
Yeah,
I
he did.
forget that
That
he
was the
like
thing he did.
actually started
I mean,
that.
I completely forgot he made that. He did. He was the origin of that meme. I actually
Oh,
didn't know he started the Harlem Shake, and I literally just I found out about him like 6 years ago. No, 7 years ago, because at the time I was playing a lot of Dark Souls 2. Yeah, of course it relates to Dark Souls. Yeah, whatever. Get your fucking comments out now.
Hot Dark
And I was
Souls.
playing on PC. Yeah, and I
Based.
decided to like go into like the Steam chat, and I actually made friends with like fucking like 20 people in the Dark Souls 2 Steam chat because it was like the hot game to be playing at the time. And like one of the people in that chat introduced me to Filthy Frank, and I think the first video I saw of his was just him making fun of like quote unquote weeaboos for
That's a good
20
video.
minutes. Yeah, but yeah, I never knew he actually started the Harlem Shake until like probably like several months after I even found out
Yeah, like
about him.
right
yeah.
before, like
What?
I mildly hipster. I knew about the song Harlem Shake before like it took off, and I'm like, why the fuck did this song take off? Because I
Oh,
used to like be like really into trap music back in the day. I mean, I still kind of am, but it's
yeah.
not like my go to for a lot of I don't know. I end up listening to weirder
Oh,
electronic music rather than trap these days, just because I'm like, if it's not weird, then I don't care about it. Hi, that's my personality. I like the weirdo shit, and then tell you about the weirdo shit to make myself seem cool. Yeah, I don't know.
I
Good
got my
job.
noise cancellation on, but I am clapping.
you better be listening to Tycho, or is that too mainstream?
Taika?
Mm.
What?
Oh, there's this
Tycho.
YouTube channel popped into my memory, and I cannot for the life of me remember the name of it. No one else seems to remember this channel either, and it strikes me as strange because I think it almost hit 1 million subscribers at one point. It is so there's this guy from the UK, and he filmed these very amateurish videos way back when, I would say late 2000s, early 2010s, and most of the videos had the same like setup and punchline. He had I think the guy was he talked to some guy named Joe, right? It's like, "Hey Joe, what are you doing up there on the roof?" right? And he has this dummy that he made from like stuffing a shirt over a pillow and putting jeans on it, and then he would just throw that, off the roof or into a pool or something. And then at the end of every video, after this dummy falls to the ground, he'll take the camera, just zoom in on it, and say, "No." And that's how the video ends.
I don't think I've ever heard of this.
Yeah, I've never heard of that in my life. That sounds very old
It
YouTube.
is very
Very.
old YouTube. And I need to find out who this guy is. I need
Oh,
to go to this
here's a
guy's
good
YouTube channel.
question. What was like? Was there a thing that like introduced you to YouTube? Because for me, it was Nigahiga. Just because a friend of mine told me about him. Like, yo, this guy sounds pretty funny. Where do I find this? And they're like, oh, there's this website called YouTube. And then I haven't left the site since.
I was very, very young when I discovered YouTube. I want to say it was 2008. I was probably 6 or 7 years old. So I can't remember exactly.
Jesus Christ, you're young. Holy fuck, dude.
Oh god, I had to
I
throw
think
up a little
mine
because I
was like
realized how young you were.
'08
Yeah,
too.
How
anyway,
young
go
I
on.
was. Um, yeah, so I don't have very specific memories, but one of the earliest memories of watching YouTube that I do have is discovering Angry Video Game Nerd. I
Hell
think
yeah.
that was one of the big
Yeah.
first YouTube videos that I watched was his Ghostbusters video for NES.
I
Yeah.
was
My earliest YouTube memory, and it's very stupid and mundane. So I didn't have internet until at home pretty much until I was like 16. And so pretty much the only way I could like reliably go on the internet was at our public library where they had like 30 computers where you could log in for like an hour and then you had to refresh it every hour. My earliest memory of going on YouTube is watching the Weird Al parody of American Pie where he just summarizes the
Hell
plot
yeah.
of the Phantom
Hell
Menace.
yeah, dude. Oh god,
Here's
that
the
song goes
thing.
so fucking hard. I love that song. I love Weird
Yeah,
Al.
dude, that song is incredible. Fun fact about that song that everybody probably already knows: he released a song before the movie came out, and he summarized the plot from like just spoilers he read online.
That's
By the
amazing.
way, I don't know if anybody
Wait a
knew that,
minute.
but
No,
yeah, the
wait.
song came out before the
When did
film
the
came
song
out.
come out?
Before the movie came out in
What the
1999.
hell? Wait a minute. I thought the video was, or maybe they did the video a few years later, but
I
like,
mean, like MTV existed. It was probably on there first.
yeah, but the video
Yeah, it was
looks
probably on
newer
there.
than that. It looks like late 2000s.
I mean, it probably got upscaled at some
No,
point.
he definitely made it around the time, surely. But anyway, so I distinctly remember watching the video on YouTube. There is one part of it though that I think about all the time that I haven't been able to place, right? I don't know what year I watched it. Surely it was like 2006, 2007, so I must have been like 11 or 12. I remember a lot of like the bar where the play but like where the time is, right? I remember a lot of it being blue. And I don't know if that was like a stylistic choice from YouTube. And
No, I
in my
remember. I
mind, I
think I remember
remember
there being a
thinking
blue
at the
bar.
time that like, yeah, I don't know if that was just stylistic or what, but it just seemed odd to me. I don't know. It just so like that implies that I probably had seen YouTube before then, but that is my absolute oldest memory of YouTube. But I've gone to great lengths to repress most of my memories in my life.
That's
So
fair.
I probably have earlier ones. That's just the earliest one I can
Nothing
remember.
like pulls me back to like old school YouTube and especially like old school internet days. Whenever I'm like watching like a documentary on like some YouTuber, content creator, or whatever, and like they pull up like the old school YouTube page format for like your channel page through like a Wayback Machine, and holy
Yeah,
shit,
yeah,
man,
dude. Oh my god.
there's something about the way that the old school YouTube page sets up it's probably 100% nostalgia. That is just like profiles just like don't exist like that anymore. Like you get a small space for a banner, a profile picture, and a bio. Like that's it.
my first time ever on YouTube was I just got Minecraft. I bought it like right when it came. I got it like right when it came out because my buddy told me about it in school. And I was like,
Oh,
this
yeah.
is super cool.
Oh
So
yeah, no,
downloaded
I was beta like 1.3 when I first played Minecraft.
I was like about at the same time, I believe. It was like the reset pissed me off so much because I had the same world the entire time. Like I was a child, I didn't get another world, but like I got it. I had no idea what to do, so I looked up like Minecraft on my mom's fucking work computer that she had in her fucking room. That had like I got like 5 frames a second in anything in. And fucking it was fucking Tobuscus. And he fucking had that like
Wow, that's
that
when you
shit.
first entered YouTube
And I was like,
was the Tobuscus
whoa,
days.
Fucking throwback.
yo. And I was like, This is so cool, man. And then like YouTube just like swallowed me up, and I didn't play Minecraft for a good like year. To be honest, I
What
just
about you,
watched
Plunk?
I watched Minecraft. I didn't play.
Well, hold on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna piss. You guys can keep talking.
God. No, we gotta wait for Pidge.
Waiting for Pidge.
We gotta wait for
Uh,
fucking Pidge.
Play the theme from Jeopardy, unless this is the Spotify version, in which case Cornito will just make up some random bullshit. Or maybe he'll steal one of my songs and make a shitty MP3 rip of it. No, MP2.
MP1.
No, give me the monk.
Have you listened to an MP2 file before?
I haven't. Do you have something on your soundboard right now that's
Did you
MP2?
guys? Do you
I
guys,
will convert something into MP2 and send it to you.
Okay.
Do you guys know there's a sound type file called .ape?
That is fucking awesome. Please elaborate.
Maybe? Probably.
It's very old, but I want to convert all of my sounds into .ape files.
Heck yeah.
So, since you're probably cutting around this, kind of what eye level are you in Lost Ark right now?
Wait, what?
What's your item level in Lost Ark right now?
I believe I'm almost 600.
Oh, okay, so I'm actually not that far behind you. I'm at like 466.
Have you hit the second wall yet?
I'm like in the middle of doing Rowendell, but I also haven't done any of the islands, and I have an alt set up.
Wait, Lanedale, aka the royal capital of the Altus Plateau and the lands between in Elden Ring? Oh my
I'm gonna be
god.
honest.
Back.
I'm gonna probably just have to end it because I do
Welcome back.
I do have to get to work tomorrow, like at
Nice.
4 in the morning.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so the FLAC file that I have here is 48 megabytes, and the MP2 file is 900 kilobytes.
Oh my god, absolutely demolished. Okay, I'll check that out in just a second. All right, and we're back. All right, so Plonk, round us out with your first experience with the YouTubes.
My first experience with the YouTubes. That I
Yes.
already explained. I mean,
Oh,
there was
I'm
AVGN.
sorry. Was that your like first interaction with YouTube?
One of my earliest ones, that, and also watching videos like of course everyone's seen Charlie Bit My Finger, Cute Mario Brothers. I have a fond memory of watching them. I used to watch some of the earlier Gary's Mod animations a few years later, like Elliot Goes to School, anything like
Shrek is love. Shrek is life.
0706.
Oh my god. Yeah, oh my god. Rest in fucking peace. Dude was such a legend. Oh my god. His Mass Defect will always be one of my favorite just YouTube videos
Rest
ever.
in peace, Kitty.
Rest in fucking peace. Yeah, rest in peace. Like, I just did the cross thing, dude. I hope you are living blissfully at the moment, Kitty 0706. You were a blessing. You really were.
Absolutely.
And on that note, I'm putting the cross on my chest for this episode of the Hungover Hour podcast.
Yes. Good night, everybody. I love
Get
you
out of
all,
my
all you
house.
35
Good night.
old men.